Welcome into Rightside Radio. It's Wednesday, y'all, right?
But it's what the Hale County Wednesday.
Yes, it is.
Officially.
If you guys don't know what that is, stay tuned. We'll tell you. I'm Beth. She's Allison. He's JP. And we're having a Wednesday. We are so glad you're here. Guys, I have news. Have you heard about the Chick-fil-A news? Chick-fil-A. We just in our family call it Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, my mother-in-law used to work with some people and they called it Chick-fil-A. That's all I'm going to say about that. The one from Huntsville.
Don't tell me.
Do you want to know about some happy Chick-fil-A news?
Oh, it's happy?
Sure. Oh, I know what this is.
You know what this is.
I know what it is.
Okay, you're probably not in the city where they're testing out chicken and waffles.
Chicken and waffle biscuits.
Like a biscuit made of waffles?
No, so like just the chicken patty they would use on a biscuit. They're just replacing the biscuit buns with little waffles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be delicious?
That would be delicious.
I've only had chicken and waffles once in my life.
So
they're so good.
Little known fact, my very first job out of college was at Chick-fil-A's home office. I did computer programming, which is really funny because I couldn't program anything. I can't even press those buttons that JP pushes. But it was awesome. Their home office was amazing, but we were the taste testers.
What?
Brownies. So we had to go taste test the brownies. We had to taste test the Cool Wraps. We had to taste test all the things.
Like
it was a good job.
Every day did you taste test or when they had something new to roll out?
Just when they were cooking up things in the lab.
Did it smell heavenly in that place?
Well, they served you lunch every day. So we had Chick-fil-A lunch, and then every day they would have something different. They had a salad bar and they had everything. And you could go, they had Coke fountains in the hallways, and you could go down and get ice cream cups anytime. They had full, like during lunch, they would have, back then it was jazzercise, like basically step aerobics during lunch, and you'd go down. I mean, it was awesome. We had Batmobiles in the lobby. It was the best job ever.
I didn't work at that Chick-fil-A, but I did work at Chick-fil-A in college. That was my college job.
Really?
It was.
In Tuscaloosa?
It was.
Oh,
but that was very
that was not
busy.
The same experience.
Oh,
I bet.
Are people crazy?
It
like
was
McFarland?
Yes, the drive-through only one. The drive-through only one at McFarland. Yes, and it was when the sorority girls would come with like 5 of them in each car, and they say, "Can we do a separate order for each of us in the car?"
You said only if you're cute.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Let me see you first.
Yes. Like, can I see your face? Okay, you can't. Yeah. Yeah, it was brutal. It was pretty crazy all the time.
I bet. My word, I'd never did that.
Did you have to? So part of working at the home office too is we had to go work once a year in a store.
Oh,
and it was always very stressful.
Was it?
Yeah, I mean, because it's a lot to think about. It sounds kind of silly, but there's a lot going on in those places all the time.
And it's a machine.
And I had to work the drive-through, and it was, I guess you get used to it.
Yeah.
And maybe it would be fun. But JP, hats off to you for your service.
For my service for the Chick-fil-A.
To those hot college girls that came through.
Yeah, my guys got to do it.
Did you ever work in fast food or like a restaurant?
Only retail. No fast food. I would have dropped food. Would have gotten orders wrong. So the best I did was I had to work in my dad's office for 2 summers, and then I also worked retail several times. Also delightful.
I think everybody should work in retail or food service.
For sure.
You really should.
Because it gives you appreciation for the good workers. But also for me, it makes me really annoyed with the bad workers, especially when I go to Chick-fil-A and I'm like, I've done what you're doing. It's not this hard. just give me the iPad. Give me the iPad. Let me do it. I'll
help you.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Yeah. No, everybody should do that at least once. Or did you guys have an age where you had to have a job like, at 14 or 15 or however quickly you could have a job? Did you have an age cutoff where you're like, okay, by 15, you need to have had your job secured for the summer or for the year?
I didn't have an age cutoff, but I think my first job was when I was 15.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you buy groceries at Publix?
No, so my aunt does landscaping in Huntsville, and so my summer job was doing
Oh.
landscaping with her.
Nice.
Mhm.
Okay.
That's hot.
You'll have to tell
Was.
me off air her lands. Does she still do landscaping?
She does, yeah.
Well, we need to have her as a sponsor.
Like temperature.
Additional sponsor.
Yeah,
Allison,
I wasn't even gonna entertain it because I knew you. Would,
I
yeah.
saw you. Keep going.
yeah.
So speaking of, I'm sweating. Did you turn the air on?
Yeah, the air's on.
We
Okay.
are wearing sweaters today.
It's like it turned out to be 100 degrees and it was 42 this
I
morning, maybe
walked
28.
This morning when it was 12 degrees outside, it wasn't.
It's getting colder.
It felt like it was
By the
12
second.
degrees. You know that moment where you're on your walk and you think, I probably should have bundled more. But I just
Yeah.
wanted to get out of the house because if I didn't, I wouldn't.
You wouldn't make it.
And I needed the
'Cause
walk
we had
and
a
I
serious
needed each
meeting
other.
today and we had to get the things done early.
Well, yeah, we did. And I'd like to tell you all, we probably all got our things done.
We did.
We did.
Back to my first job. As soon as I could drive, I got a job. My very first job was at Macaroni Grill. I was the hostess.
Oh, I bet you were a fun hostess.
Yeah, and they had that great focaccia bread. Is
Oh,
Macaroni
that-
Grill even still in?
Somebody tell us on the text line, does Macaroni Grill still exist? Because that was a meal.
It was fancy back then. It was like
delicious.
Applebee's.
My
you know,
kids
where you
learned
go
to
on
love
dates.
chicken Alfredo
Yeah.
because of Macaroni
Do
Grill
you
and
even
that
know
yummy bread.
Macaroni Grill?
No,
Oh, JP.
I don't. It
JP
sounds
is
delicious.
yum.
What was yours?
So I worked in my dad's office. I had to file.
Oh, yeah,
I had
yeah.
to
And
check
then-
patients in and out. I had to listen to them. Only one was particularly crazy. And she swore the whole U-shaped walk around from the time she left her visit all the way around, mad at my dad because she could not smoke while wearing oxygen. And he explained to her that
Seems
this
like a
is not going to
terrible
go
idea.
well for you. But she and her Camel Lights, I guess, I don't know, were friends. And he was like, no, really, you really cannot smoke while toting your oxygen. She did not like that.
Why not?
I don't think it's a good combo.
But that I did that and I learned very quickly I don't want to file. I do like answering the phones. I do like checking people in, but filing
But then retail, what was your job?
at Ups and Downs, the jean store, the denim store. It was in Brookwood Mall.
So like 579.
It was just like 579. And I had one negative interaction with somebody and then I was like, I'm done. So then I went to a fun clothes store in Homewood. That was fun.
Was it units? Was it a spree?
Oh, it was a private
The
boutique.
limited.
It wasn't. But
Benetton.
everybody
I
should
know
have
this
to
story.
do that.
You would have shopped at J. Riggins.
Express? Do you know about Express?
Mm-mm.
Do you know about NYC?
I know the city. Yeah,
Did you ever wear
JP.
Sebekos?
I don't know what those are.
Okay.
No,
Did you wear members only jacket?
no.
No.
Charles, you need to educate your son.
The
No members only. Did you have Vans?
Oh.
Vans
the
made a
shoes?
resurgence during your era.
Yeah, I didn't wear the Vans. There was like the emo kids wore the Vans in my generation.
Which I had the hardest time understanding when my kids were trying to tell me, not was
My
trying
kids
to tell
was
me.
trying to tell me.
Were trying to teach me about emu back in the day.
emo.
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 Whatever. Emu was the thing you.
That's the bird.
That's the.
They're actually really fast.
They are.
They're very, very fast in those
They're scared too.
vans. They
But
run
what
fast.
about the little anyway?
Okay.
Emo. I'm like, can you not just call them goth? Like,
Yeah,
we
they're
did?
like
Well,
the black
it's the
trench
same.
coat mafia.
The black. All black. They listen to the music. Like the sad like. Oh, what's a good band name for it? I don't know, but yeah, like goth. Yeah, pretty much.
just call it
Black
that.
Sabbath.
Black Sabbath.
That's a-
More like the sad, like cut my heart into pieces.
That's
Whatever
good,
that song
JP.
that is.
Do
Yeah.
it again.
No.
That should go
I
on
don't
the
even-
soundboard.
This song did not even register.
Yeah, because you're not emo.
Oh,
Emo.
no. I had a
Emo.
little grunge phase in the 90s.
You
Where-
had a grunge face?
Oh, yeah. Nirvana, where we wore, You wore this too. We wore flannel shirts.
No, I did not. I regret that I didn't.
What?
Oh, it was in a
We wore
different phase.
flannel shirts,
Yeah.
oversized, with khaki shorts. You had to balance
Oh,
it.
yes, we did.
And then we wore
Hiking
hiking boots.
Wow.
Dang it. See,
I did.
Tennessee was not that far north. We still dressed alike. Remember, you wore ribbons in your hair every day with your Umbro shorts?
Absolutely. And then your mother would say, "Can you make sure people know you have shorts on? Because your shirt was so long." Do you remember that? Did you do
I don't
that?
think my mom cared. She
Oh.
never told me to put shorts on.
Me and my bestie got it.
Wait, no, I had shorts on. She just never even took
My navy Umbros with white piping were
Yeah.
my favorite.
because we
wore
all
them
were soccer
everywhere.
players, we thought.
Clearly, I'm a sporty spice, obviously.
I tried soccer. It didn't work.
Anywho,
I think we have to take a
apparently
break.
we have to take a break, but apparently Allison and I sent the same clip in. I can just tell you, we know now what's in. We don't know what videos, what reels, but I can tell you it was a banger montage.
By the way, today was not the first time I've done. Y'all sent in the same clip like 2 or 3 times.
Really?
Yes. Yeah.
Which is why we just said what we said at the same time.
I think
That's
our
true.
algorithms.
Yeah.
You know,
The AI.
maybe. It's 2025. Anything's possible. Okay, so when we come back, JP's Stan McDonald by the news miraculous montage.
That's correct.
And then we'll get into the news and no more 90s fashion. I promise. We'll be right back.
back to Rightside Radio. I am Amy Beth Shaver with Allison and JP. Allison, we have our brilliant sponsor for our standby for news.
Brilliant. For our JP's magical montage today.
Yes.
Miraculous, magical, miracle montage.
I love it.
Well, I said miraculous twice, but
Monster.
I
yeah,
love it.
monster montage.
So, never mind. Go ahead.
I'm gonna memorize this. This is on my to-do list.
I'm going to memorize it too then. Dang it.
Attorney Stan McDonald, partner at the law firm of Wilmer and Lee, is a 30-year veteran in the practice of law in North Alabama. Not only will Stan advocate and fight for your legal needs and rights, but he has been an absolute warrior for causes near and dear to our Rightside ruffian community. And I know that for a fact. That's true. Attorney Stan McDonald has represented his clients in literally thousands of real estate transactions over the years. And when Stan McDonald is on your side, you will have no greater friend. Likewise, your adversary will have no greater foe. Attorney Stan McDonald at the law firm of Wilmer and Lee is an American first family man and an attorney who's vigilant for those he represents. You can call him today, 256-533-0202. That's 256-533-0202. And be sure and tell him that you heard about him on Rightside Radio. I can say I've only met Stan a few times. We've talked, but he seems like a get her done kind of guy.
He is.
Like he's just going to do it. And if he tells you he's going to do it, he's going to do it. And I'm pretty sure that that's who you want as your attorney.
Every time.
So I looked it up, though, because I wasn't sure what kind of lawyering he did. He's commercial and residential real estate, probate, administrative laws, and education law. I wonder what education law is.
We should ask
Like
him.
if you want to sue your school?
Ooh.
I guess so, yeah.
Okay.
Maybe we need to have him on and talk about all of his lawyering things. But anyway, Stan McDonald is your man. And now, Stan McDonald for the news.
You know, it seems kind of crazy, but in the future, maybe we ought to bring the patients and the doctors to the table and tell the insurance companies they can go take a flying leap because they've screwed this program up by their greed, and the politicians' greed who are getting funded in their campaigns by them. That's what needs to happen, ma'am. And we've got plans out there that'll work, I believe, if we could just get them to the table.
Tell me what went wrong with Obamacare. It's the regulations. The two things that Obamacare did that broke the insurance market were, one, it overcharged healthy people that needed insurance to help fund the cost of insurance for sick people, and overcharged young people to help fund the cost of insurance for sick people.
Here's how I predict Schumer's going to get out of it. I could be wrong. He's going to be forced to go to 6 or 8 of his Democratic Senate colleagues and say, look, I need a favor. Vote to get me out of this shutdown.
Yeah.
He said, now, he's going to tell them, now, look, I got to vote no. And I got to dog cuss you a little bit. We got to make it. We got to have some play action down. But Bernie, you know, he's tough.
And does that mean the H-1B visa thing will not be a big priority for your administration? If you want to raise wages for American workers, you can't flood the country with tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of foreign workers.
Also do have to bring in talent. When
we have plenty of talented people here.
No, you don't.
We don't have talented people here?
No, you don't have certain talents, and people have to learn.
You've said as many as 600,000 Chinese students could come to the United States. Why, sir, is that a pro-MAGA position when so many American kids want to go to school?
We also have a massive system of colleges and universities. And if we were to cut that in half, which perhaps makes some people happy, you would have half the colleges in the United States go out of business.
So what?
Well, I think it's a big deal.
Outside here are organising under the umbrella of Antifa, anti-fascism. Now, the problem with that, now I know, I'm aware, I'm sensitive to the fact that there are multiple definitions of fascism and that there are disputes within academia over the precise definition. But I'll tell you one thing, the consistent feature of all fascistic regimes is...
Man,
So much there, JP.
told y'all that was a banger.
That was a banger. Like that's a lot.
It's a lot to talk about. I mean, all of those subjects, we'll just have to bide our time and pace ourselves because each of them is worthy of a deep dive. Truly. I mean, not kidding.
I think our clock is wrong, and I think we have to go to a break. But
We got about 30 seconds.
Okay.
Yeah, so we can't dig into any of those. I'll just say quickly, and I don't know what we want to talk about when we come back, but my jaw hit the floor when Trump started talking.
Mhm.
And some of the things is coming out of his mouth right now, from the 50-year mortgage to 600,000 Chinese to we got to save the colleges.
Yeah. Oh, I got a lot to say about that
What?
too.
Bizarre.
And don't forget healthcare. That's been in our lives for so long, and it is a disaster, and it is time that we do something about it. So there is so much to talk about today. Perhaps it could spill over into tomorrow. You don't even know. But don't go anywhere, because we'll be right back. Welcome back to Rightside Radio. I'm Amy Beth with Allison and JP. Guys, where do we want to start first? Visas, healthcare, or TPUSA, Berkeley?
Golly, my head already hurts. I think the visa issue is kind of a natural continuation of what we've been talking about all week.
Okay.
Which is that America is literally under attack. We are in a cold civil war. We are fighting for what this nation was founded on, I think. Well, at least half of us are. And this whole squishiness coming from Trump now is just bizarre. To come into this conversation, JP, yesterday we were talking about the 50-year mortgage, and you said somebody's in his ear.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you have that article or that little
I can
whatever
pull
you
it up.
sent me.
Yeah. So we talked yesterday about Trump flirting with a 50-year mortgage situation, and it's come out. I think we know who has brought up that idea to him. Bill Pulte. He's the Federal Housing Finance Agency director. Apparently, he presented a poster to Trump at his golf course, and the poster had a picture of FDR next to Trump, and above FDR it said 30-year mortgage. Above Trump it said 50-year mortgage, and then the title of the poster was "Great U.S. Presidents." And according to this article here, this is actually from Politico. It says, a person near the situation said, Pulte just sold President Trump on a bill of goods that wasn't necessarily accurate. Pulte said that FDR did it, you can do it, it's going to be a big thing, but he didn't tell him about all the unintended consequences. Anything that goes before the president needs to be vetted, said the person present for Pulte's poster presentation. And a lot of times with Pulte, they're not. He just goes straight to the president. And apparently the White House is furious with Bill Pulte for convincing President Trump, not giving him the full truth,
right?
Just giving him, So I understand people, going after Trump and saying, well, this should be obvious. Trump's made his career in real estate. He should know this is a bad thing. You got to realize too, Trump he's the president of the United States, and the amount of stuff he is actively working on all the time, he does have to delegate to his people, his administration, a lot. And I think there's a lot of things that he trusts are vetted, are thought through completely, and they are presented to the president when they have all been thought through, all the unintended consequences. Everything has been, deliberated, and then it's presented to Trump, and he trusts his people. In this case, it looks like Bill Pulte did not do that, and the White House is apparently furious over it because it's caused this massive outrage. But that the real question is how much of this is to blame on Trump for relying on his administration, or how much of this is on the people in this administration that are trying to, sabotage and not give President Trump the full truth.
You're so nice, JP, because he gets zero pass for me on this one. And I don't know how you feel, Abs. I'm curious. But some guy runs out to me on the 7th tee and holds up a poster, and I'm going to run with it and put America's entire economy and on a poster, because he appealed to what Trump likes, which is his ego and greatest presidents ever.
Yeah, he knew how to present it.
It's huge. It's gonna be huge. It's gonna be the next big thing. I've never done that voice.
Allison, that was really
good. Anyway, but no, it's just I have there's no excuse. There's no excuse. And then where we started was the HB1 visas and all this. We have to save private colleges. We have to save the universities. What is happening? He is just not. Something is breaking down. Something is breaking down. Do you get a pass from you?
I think it opens a different conversation.
Curious, what?
But first of all, on the 50-year mortgage, as the mom of a golfer, you hit him on 7. All he wants to do is play golf.
Hit him at the turn.
You show him that poster with his face on it, whatever.
Yeah,
it's going to be huge. And then he goes on. But it is he is trusting his people. That's not great. but I do think that guy knows how to get what he wants when he wants it, and he knew he wasn't paying attention. He knew he'd appealed to his base nature and not the good kind, and he got him while he was busy, while he was preoccupied.
So kudos to
Pulte, whatever.
Good job, BP.
Yeah.
But no, absolutely not. So when it comes to the H-1B visa situation, I completely agree. We are in a cold civil war. I completely agree. This is the wrong thing right now. I mean, how can you say, hey, we want the immigrants out? And then you're saying, but everybody else come in, 600,000 students, blah, blah, blah. However, it got me thinking about one subject.
I'm scared.
Because he said, we don't have people who can do those particular things. He didn't say everybody. He was very specific. It got me thinking about education, which also got me thinking, hey, Linda McMahon, why haven't you shut down the Department of Education yet? But the statistics that she shared last year, that of high school seniors in 2024, 65% of high school seniors were not proficient in reading and 78% were not proficient in math. We have Common Core that's been around since 2007-ish when it was presented. If you look on the international level, test score-wise, we are not great. We used to be great. We aren't. We can pretend that we're good all we want to, but we've only plummeted. 2 years ago, we were 52nd and 47th in reading and math, and then we keep reinventing an easier test so it makes us look better. It exposed the underbelly of an issue nobody's really willing to deal with, and that is our education isn't great. Our kids don't know how to think, reason, or make good choices for themselves outside of being taught to be little activists, which is not the place of a school. So I think it invites conversation, but only if they're willing to say, are you willing to do what it takes to get the right kind of students? Also at the same time saying, but this idea of inviting 600,000 Chinese students and however many other people in, absolutely not. Mm-hmm. This is an awful idea.
Yes.
I understand you're saying you don't have enough talent. Teach the people that you said in Laura Ingraham interview are 5 years on unemployment. Teach them.
Yeah.
And also, Stephen Miller in May of 25, May 30th of 2025, said that we should celebrate the American worker, and he hated the H-1B visa program. So which is it?
Yeah.
Like, I'm confused.
Yeah.
Tell us what it is. You've exposed something we all need to deal with, and we've been unwilling to do it. But then you've got your people in May saying, this is a terrible program. We're not going to do it. We're going to celebrate Americans. And then you've got the president saying, but we don't have enough talent. What is it? And how do you actually intend to solve it? By using American workers and American students.
Well, you asked, if I was giving, Trump a pass on the 50-year mortgages thing. That one, well, it was kind of, it's different for me because I think it was just like a novel idea thrown up to Trump and presented in a certain way. And Trump just kind of was like, oh yeah, sounds good, whatever. So I kind of give him a little more of a pass on that one, even though it sucks. This one, the H-1B visas situation and the Chinese students, was not getting a pass on this because A, how he talked about Americans in his interview with Laura Ingraham. B, this was such a core foundational piece of America First and why so many people voted for Trump. And, the H-1B visas was brought in the 1990 Immigration Act for, overseas people to come get trained by Americans in certain jobs, and they could come and be here legally. But it was completely twisted by Silicon Valley in particular to now they just have cheap labor that comes in legally, and then they replace the Americans that then train them, and they got their cheap foreign labor, and Americans are now pushed out. And the same with the college situation with the Chinese students. These are positions that American kids are being outpriced, to get into these colleges. But now these Chinese oligarchs can send their kids to America. They take those jobs or those spots in the colleges, and the American students who can't afford to go to college, they're now left out to dry. That's crap in my opinion. That is such crap. And his argument of, well, the colleges, we don't want to hurt the colleges. That's not very make America great again for the colleges to suffer. I could care less. Burn it to the ground, honestly. If these Marxist colleges who are, putting such a high price for American kids to go to college, but they're making money off of Chinese kids coming in, and they're gonna throw a fit. But President Trump, that would just crumble the college economy. I could care less. Make the colleges bring down the price for American students. Make them actually come down and have American students come to their schools. Make Silicon Valley offer Americans jobs at a fair wage and then come, because the whole America doesn't have talent is baloney as well. Americans don't have the opportunity to get into the fields because of the H-1B. So you need to make Silicon Valley and the colleges bring Americans in and have them work and have them come to their schools. If you don't do that, and you just listen to, big agriculture saying, well, our economy is going to struggle if you get rid of all of our illegal workers. If you listen to college lobbyists, if you listen to Silicon Valley, like Peter Thiel and those guys that are in the Trump camp now, that's convenient for them, then nothing's going to get done. And, it takes somebody with guts to actually do what needs to be done and say, no, the colleges, you're going to make it to where American kids can afford to go to your schools. And if it's not going to be Trump, then who is it going to be? So Trump definitely does not get a pass for me on the H-1Bs and the 600,000 college Chinese students. It's just a slap in the face, in my opinion, to Americans.
So, Allison, when we come back, what I want to know is, did you take video of yourself watching Trump say what he said on the Laura Ingraham interview?
I should have. I didn't know what was going to come out of his mouth. But I do have... It's funny. He gets more of a pass on the H-1B for me than on the 50-year mortgage.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
I'll tell you why.
Wait to hear what you have to say. Okay.
Yep. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to Rightside Radio. I am Amy Beth Shaver with Allison Sinclair and JP. We're going through the news of the day. We started today with this H-1B visa situation. Allison, your thoughts, ma'am?
So stick with me because I think it's disgusting what he said about Americans. We're exceptional. We're talented. We have all the skills you need. Our government, our schools, our churches, our families have failed us. And it's why we are where we are. But the raw material is there to go back to where we were and to being a great nation. However, the Democrats have put him in a position where nobody wants to work. He kept talking about unemployment. You can't just go grab people out of the unemployment line because they're there for a reason because they don't want to work. And when I hear Kay Ivey talking about how unemployment is down in Alabama, that's not because they're in the workforce. They're not even applying they don't even want to work. So yes, the numbers go down. Unemployment is just the people that actually want to work. Anyway, so I think what I a little bit see where he's coming from that because it's almost there's going to be a time where you're rebuilding. You have to readjust the paradigm in people's minds. You have to re-qualify them for these jobs. And so you yank all those visas away for these people that, like he used the example, you didn't play it, I don't think, about batteries, people that put together these very techie batteries, and you can't just yank somebody off the unemployment line to go learn it. So I kind of get where he's coming from because then you put American industry in a bad position because they have no workers. It's kind of like the farmers and the hospitality. You take all the illegals out all at once and those industries crumble. He could have said it in a much nicer way. And I don't need nice, but in a much more productive, hey, we're going to do this slowly, but yes, we need to get American exceptionalism back. We need to get our work ethic back. And he did none of that. And so it's disgusting. I hate what he said, but I kind of see where he's coming from through a little bit no fault of his own.
Yeah. And see, I just see that as good. Make these industries struggle so then they have to go and offer Americans a fair wage. I think if the opportunity arises, Americans will show up to work. I really think that. I mean,
do you really, JB?
Do. Well, I mean, look, for example, one of the plants, I can't remember which one specifically, but there was a big illegal alien raid at one of the plants, and there was a line around the block of Americans showing up. I truly think if Americans are presented the opportunity and corporations say, hey, we need you. We need Americans to come and work. We will pay you a fair wage. I really think that enough Americans will show up to, fill those roles that these illegal aliens came in. But it's just the corporations, Silicon Valley, Big Ag, whoever is getting in Trump's ear and saying, look, if we do this, it's really gonna be hard on us. Yeah, because your cheap labor is getting threatened. That's what it is. So if that cheap labor is gone, they feel the pressure. Now they have to come to Americans and offer them a fair wage. That's how I see it, because the American talent that is there, I agree with you, they don't even have an opportunity to go and shine because cheap H-1B visa labor is coming over and doing their jobs. And Scott Besson even today said on Fox, he goes, oh, guys, the plan is that we're having these H-1Bs train Americans and then they're going to go back. It's like, oh, sure. Yeah.
Guys.
Who's going to make Silicon Valley send the H-1Bs back? I don't know. I think you got to do it. Make them feel the pressure. And the same with colleges. Make the colleges feel the pressure. Oh, the Chinese oligarch kids aren't coming here anymore. We have to actually make it affordable for American kids. Ta-da! It's like you make them feel the pain, then they'll come and bring the price down. So I don't know. I think you got to put the pressure on them, have the leverage, and I think they'll come to Americans. I think Americans will show up. Truthfully,
I think they will, but I think back to the messaging, and Trump's not. I mean, he's usually okay, but these are two instances with the 50-year mortgage and catch him on the golf course. Catch me outside. How about that? And
that was the Asian version.
It was.
How about that?
Catch me outside. How about that? So And then you have this where you're like, okay, Scott, okay, boomer, got it. Where you're right. It was atrocious the way that he said it. So many things were unearthed in the conversation that we still need to deal with. Like sometimes he says stuff and I'm like, dude, do you realize we're all like, what are you doing about education now? What are you doing about actually helping people want to work? Because you're exactly right. That's so right. How are we going to help people want to work? And so I think there's a lot of things in it. But right now, I don't know what's going on with him right now.
It's weird.
Is he hangry every time they're interviewing him or they're getting to him? Like, what is going on with the man? He's
probably tired.
Probably.
And maybe he's like, I'm
Give
done
him
with
another
this.
Diet Coke before you have that kind of an interview.
And what does he eat? Filet of fish?
Does he eat filet of
that's
fish?
what he eats.
He really eats filet of fish.
Y'all remember when Steve Marshall and Tuberville went up with him to DC during the trials?
Oh, yeah.
And I think I remember Steve talking about he got nuggets.
Steve got nuggets?
I don't know why I remember this. He came and spoke at the Shelby County Executive Committee meeting, like right after he had just landed. And I swear he said, Steve ordered nuggets and Trump eats the fish sandwich, which just makes me want to.
Ugh.
But he needs about 6 of those to get back on track.
He really does, because Hangry Trump is it's not his best look.
I have a solution though.
You do?
Why don't we just halt H-1B visas? Whoever's here now, you can stay, and we start graduating them out. You know, like the people that have been here the longest, you got to go first. And then in the meantime, we just get the family and the church and the communities and everything back in order.
Irish Cat on Twitter, Irish Cat KAT on Twitter has something very similar to say. It was a great little bullet point list that she made, starting with that. If you want to look into it more, she's a good follow. You're listening to Rightside Radio. If you leave now, you'll miss what's coming up next. And what's coming up next,
we have a big guest.
We have a big guest.
You're not going to want to miss this at 3:30.
I mean,
or
come
maybe
on.
3.
No, don't.
Yeah.
Don't go anywhere. You'll be Welcome back. Sorry. Did y'all see that? Did you see that? Did you see that?
They were doing some eye looking at each other. Like,
I was trying to show you my eyes.
We are caffeinated today. And that's probably something that should happen very often. And JP and I have had some chocolate. Do you want a little chocolate?
Y'all did that while I was taking out the trash?
Yes.
We did.
You're like, she's gone?
oh,
Yeah.
she's gone. Thank God.
She
the chocolate.
gone.
Grab the chocolate. Let's celebrate. Yeah, we
Rolled the trash can.
that's
in.
true.
We did.
You did.
We did. And JP even injured himself whilst taking the trash can back.
Oh yeah, I cut my finger.
I cut my finger.
Ouch, that hurt.
Charlie.
Charlie.
You know that.
Yes, of course I know that. Yeah.
Okay, this is
Because you were my kid's age when that was happening.
That was
Charlie.
Charlie,
that was like
that
peak
hurts.
childhood for me. Yeah.
Yeah, my kids.
On the YouTubes.
Speaking of being hurt, that goose is still outside.
Should we try to pet the goose?
No.
Why? I am the animal whisperer.
That goose gets mad at me every time I walk out.
Mhm.
He'll
He
be,
won't get mad at me.
he'll be chilling by my car and I'm walking to my car and he's just squawking at me the whole time. I'm like, dude,
You know what?
this is my car.
At the 4 o'clock hour, we're going to go down and we're going to check on the goose.
Well, y'all know my goose raising story, don't you?
Mm-mm.
JP's never heard it. Where we raised a goose.
No.
Allison.
Have you heard this?
A Canadian goose?
Have you? I'm pretty sure
stories.
it's illegal. Have you never heard this?
Then you probably shouldn't
You've
tell
told-
this
I-
story. on it.
Martini, the goose that like traveled with us.
I'm sorry. You had a goose named Martini?
Okay. Story time with Al. Let me tell you quickly. Let me tell you something real quick. So we were at our lake house and there's this teeny tiny little, what we thought was a duck swimming alone and the waves are coming in. And so, of course, my two girls are like, we must save it. So we're like, we're going to nurse it back to health and we're going to be its mom. And so we get about 2 weeks in and we're like, ducks have orange feet. This one does not. Turns out it was a goose, but it was too late. So we raised that goose. Like that goose swam in our pool.
Wow.
That goose traveled every time we'd go to the lake house. We'd have to put the goose in a cage to take it. It would come inside. I've got video of it going like all throughout the house. The goose, one time I had a flat tire on 280 and had to call the tow truck and I had to take the goose out and sit on the side of the road with the goose waiting and explain to the tow truck driver why we had a goose. Anyway, come to find out, I do think it's illegal. So we take it to Inverness.
Mm-hmm.
One day we're like, it's time for the goose to go on. We take it to Inverness, drop it off at one of the lakes right there.
No, you did not.
Well, yeah, Collins and I took it and we took it and we put it out with all the other geese. We're like, go be a goose.
It probably lived at my parents' house.
It was close to your parents' house. And so she and I book it back to the car because the goose would follow us everywhere.
Oh.
Y'all, no lie. The next morning on Facebook, you know how there's community Facebook?
Yes.
This lady posted, hey, yesterday my sister and I were on a walk in Inverness and this goose followed us home and has been on my porch all night.
Alice.
Does anybody know? I had to call her and tell her that was our goose and we went and picked up the stinking goose.
Oh my gosh.
You picked up Martini?
Martini.
Was her last name
it was
McBride?
named, it was named for, well, we don't know if it's a girl or boy, but we found it at Lake Martin.
Okay.
So Martini, because we thought it was a
I
girl.
love it.
Anyway, it's like the walk of shame up to this house to go pick up your goose that followed this woman home. Spent the whole night on her porch.
Wow.
Oh.
Would not stay with the geese.
Oh.
So then we were like, well, we're going to take it back to the motherland. And we dropped it off at the lake house. And we have no idea what happened.
So his people were at the lake. It's goosey people were.
Yeah.
It's
And
gang.
so
It's what do you call a pack of geese? A flock of geese?
It's a murder.
Actually,
it is
that
a
may be
murder.
right.
It might be a murder. So we left it with its murder or its murderer.
Okay.
And anyway, that goose down there reminds me of Martini, and I'm pretty sure it's injured. Like it's people.
I
have
think
left
it's
it.
injured. We probably need to take it up to state park to that animal rehab place.
Okay, we're gonna video. Everybody will put it on our social media. We're gonna make JP grab the goose.
Okay.
Okay. Well, also a pack of geese is called a gaggle.
A gaggle.
Well,
A
excuse
gaggle
me,
of
excuse me.
geese.
When it's called a gaggle when they're on the ground or water. When they're flying, they can be called a skein, wedge, or flock.
Is a skein S-K-I-E-N or E-I-N?
E-I-N.
Okay, why does it
Oh.
matter if they're flying or landed?
A gaggle. Why'd they call it a gaggle?
Because it's the same being, the same thing.
I don't even know.
Okay, we digress. But yes, I've raised a goose.
So a murder is for crows, by the way.
Oh, well, we have murders of crows in our yard
okay,
frequently.
is a crow the same thing as a blackbird?
Yes.
Yeah.
They're the same.
Blackbird flying in the dead of night. I'm not going to sing it. Molly's not here to sing for us.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, look. I've never done anything that exciting. My life would dictate that I would actually probably think I'm saving some kind of a precious cat, and it would turn out to be a bobcat
Yes.
or a cougar. That's what would happen to the Shavers. The Shavers don't have some sweet precious goose story.
no, you
we
do
would
have
have
a cat
A
story.
bobcat story.
You have a good story where you hit the cat in the tree with the golf
Oh, that's my son-in-law.
and broke its leg.
Chris
said
and
that it
I
was
were on a trip, and I did get a call, and the call was, we didn't want to call you. You never want to get called on your anniversary trip. And we got called. And apparently the boys had been playing, they were chipping in the backyard with the clubs.
Mm-hmm.
And the cat had been missing. They didn't tell me that part. We'd been gone by six days at this time. And we were in that hurricane that was in Bahamas.
by the Walmarts.
Anyway. And they knocked the cat out of the tree with a golf ball.
Oh.
Compound fractured its leg.
Oh, gosh.
Took it to the vet by my brother's house, and they were like, well, we can put it down, or for $1 million, we can remove its leg.
Was it actually $1 million?
No, but it felt like it. Like, really? Can you not just lop it off? Like, put it to sleep and whoosh? No, that's not how that worked. So then we took it to our vet, our mutual vet, that probably between the two of us have a lot of stories.
They do have
the Shavers
millions.
and Sinclairs. And then we took her leg off because she was less than a year old, and they said, she'll be fine. She'll be absolutely fine. Don't worry about it. And she'd already had kittens.
I remember this up in the
And
closet.
then she had tripods, so she became tripod and or kickstand. And then she didn't live a whole lot longer.
Mm.
We'll save the rest of the story
That's a sad
for
story.
another day. She basically went crazy and attacked her husband, and then
He had to have 3 separate. It was a horrible. That was another call that I get from Chris. The cat did attack him, and she had to be put down because she went crazy on him. He had to get the rabies series. He had to go to the ER.
You
He had
can't
to have
trust
all
cats.
these. You can, but this one was crazy, and I should have known it from the jump. I should have known it. I should have known it when Garfield the cat got her knocked up, and she was still a just promiscuous kitten. And here we are with the dead cat, but her kittens have been, well, they're older. They're like 2 years old now.
you didn't keep them, did you?
No, but they've come back.
Oh, I remember they showed back up on.
They
your
showed
porch.
back up. So we don't have the sweet raise a goose story. We have the horrible things happen to our animals story. So I'm just waiting for the murder of crows to come and dive bomb my house. I'm just waiting for a bobcat to show up that I think, oh, how cute, its tail is short, and then it attacks me. Those are the stories that happen to the Shavers, not the Sinclair. You can choose,
Yeah. Well, then we haven't
which
even
story are you?
gotten into the paralyzed cat story of the Sinclairs.
Oh, a paralyzed cat that actually had a cat wheelchair.
yeah, that'll be another day.
Oh, gosh.
But that's Friday.
I think we should probably just not be pet owners anymore. Don't. It's,
Come on.
I'm gonna have to send you a video of Kitty Bear.
Kitty bear.
Kitty
It's
Bear.
a whole thing. This is a true story.
This we got to save it because
We do. We have a lot of
good.
time.
It's really good.
I promise we're going to get to your text. We are.
We just wasted
Gosh,
15
I'm so
minutes.
Sorry. Your texts are coming up. Then our special guest. Then we're going to talk about healthcare.
Should we say who our special guest
No.
is so they actually don't?
I'll make them wait.
No,
It's
you're gonna
radio
wait.
theater.
Theater. Say it the right way.
Radio theater.
Theater
Theater.
of the mind. Okay, so we'll be right back. You're listening to Rightside Radio. Cheerio.
Welcome back to Rightside Radio. I'm Amy Beth Shaver with Allison Sinclair and JP. We have a special guest coming up at 3:30. But before we do that, we have all of your texts and messages. Allison, JP. We're a lively group today.
And it's only
Everybody's
Wednesday.
live. Like literally everybody's lively. So thank you. We're all vibing with the news. We've already covered H-1B visas. After our guest, we will jump into healthcare, which will be delightful. And then in the 4:00 hour, we will recap because I told y'all about Irish Cat on X. She has a fabulous takeaway that I think we would probably all enjoy. When I read it, I was like, yes, this is right. But before that, Mike from Florence, before we get to your serious text about Trump and disagreement, Allison, Mike from Florence says, just an FYI, it's actually to JP. Even animals can tell the difference between male and female without having to ask. Some do tend to get more aggressive towards men. Is that real?
I don't know. I mean, maybe because you're bigger. Men generally are bigger and scary. I mean, look at JP, like the hair and the facial hair and the no hair. That's scary.
Yeah.
I'm scary.
If you're a
You say I look
goose.
scary?
Well, the goose, I talked to the goose and it just looked at me and said hi, but it comes after you.
Yeah.
I said,
Yeah.
hey, little goosey.
He'll see me. He'll stand up and do his wings and flock at me.
Wait, that was a good. You didn't like that text?
Well, I didn't get all the way through it because I was looking for the Trump and the just recapping the things that we talked about.
No, that was it. I think that was a good text.
Paul
We'll
Brown from Athens said, JP, is JP related to Zaza Gabor?
Zsa Zsa.
Zsa Zsa Gabor.
Zsa JP or French question mark?
Zsa JP.
I don't even know who Zsa Zsa Gabor is.
Oh gosh.
JP, we're so much to learn. Okay. Bobby.
Amy Beth is Zsa Zsa Gabor. Like you could be in an alternate world, but you're too down to earth. But you could have been. She's fabulous. I'll have to show you a picture of her.
Zsa Zsa. She had a great accent.
Yeah.
JP. So Bobby from Huntsville says, I totally disagree with Trump on the 50-year mortgages. The difference in payments on around $400,000 mortgage is only a little more than $200 a month. If that's a make or break for you, you need to save more money or just do the 30 and leave it alone. And you'll end up paying almost twice the interest on a 50 than a 30.
Yep.
That's the whole thing, isn't it? Is
Yeah.
that you used to not even be able to come close to owning a house until you had at least 20% down. Now you are scratching by just to put 5% down. And so we're in a world of hurt. So I just several layers to this, but this 50-year mortgage thing.
But your monthly payment is like $100 less.
Yeah.
And you
So
pay
can go buy
thousands
more stupid stuff.
You pay thousands more and have like 10% more interest.
Oh my word.
It's just not going to end well.
No, I don't think so.
I'm thinking 2008. I feel like they're about to say, we're just going to start giving loans to everyone. Like, I don't know how this ends, but it's not going to be pretty.
I don't think so either. I really hope they'll walk it back. I really do. This week hasn't been their great press week. I haven't watched Caroline Leavitt in a while, and so I wonder how she's going to spin all this. She's usually really, really good. But you can't have Stephen Miller saying one thing about H-1B visas in May and then they're saying something completely different. But I get what you're saying, and I know that you're right about that as well. I think it's what we say often. It's both and, because you also do have to get people back to work, and people were made not to want to work. They were rewarded for it.
Right.
You got to take that away too.
I think the 50-year mortgage discussion is very short-sighted on the bigger picture issues that we're dealing with in America.
Yeah.
But I mean, you got to start solving them somewhere.
Absolutely. Okay, you guys. Oh,
Go back. I feel like Patrick was going to say something nice. Okay. I had to read that.
Yeah.
Here we go. Patrick from Decatur. PSA from North Alabama. It took me a minute to figure y'all out. I don't blame you. I like y'all. Funny, goofy, and strong conservative Christian values with a dose of ADHD. I think that should be our tagline.
Yeah.
Yep.
Thanks, Patrick.
JP needs to keep you ladies on target about the main issues. I think he's saying we need a man to keep us in line. Is that what he's saying?
Hey.
Yeah.
No
Chop,
funny
chop.
business. No funny business. Let's go.
There's no giggling. No, he said he likes the goofy.
We've done really well.
How about this?
We like to mix it up.
Today has been a little because we're caffeinated and have chocolate.
How about this? I'll do the heavy lifting topics. I like my sandwich, no crust, please. Ham sandwich.
Which, by the way, we need to put out. If y'all are not following us on all the Twitters and the X's and the Facebooks and the Instagrams and the what else?
Twix.
The Twix. You need to, because JP's going to put together a little video of us making sandwiches.
Yeah, it's going to be great.
Yep. It's going to be really good. And they're ham with the crust cut off.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay.
I also like Bama Grant from Huntsville's text. Make Silicon Valley American again.
Mm.
Amen.
Man.
Amen.
That's going to take a long time.
It is going to take a long time.
It's not very American.
Let's get them H1Bs out of there. It's really not as difficult as it needs to be. Stop listening to Silicon Valley. Just do what you know you need to do.
Mm-hmm.
Period.
Exactly. Exactly.
We had a cat. Whoa. Okay. Click on Mike from Florence.
Okay.
I'm scared.
So we had a cat in the heat that went nuts as soon as I spoke, but not with my girlfriend and our young kids. I swear I didn't have sex. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Okay. My sister had a dog that tried to bite men on the ankles when they had their back turned.
Well, see, there it is.
They do know.
Wow.
They don't need a bill that tells them what a woman and a man is. They just know.
They know. So, guys on the show, it could be H-1B visas. It could be 50-year mortgages or animals. You don't know. You just don't know.
Which, on that note, I'm scared for our next guest.
Don't be scared.
Our special guest.
We have a special guest, and then we're diving into healthcare after that.
You think he's listening, going,
Of course he is.
Okay. I promise y'all won't want to miss this. You really, really don't.
No,
Not just saying
you don't.
that. Yeah, we'll
So
be right
get
back.
ready to text, and we really will be right back.
I want to remind you, Inspire Advisors is one of our sponsors, and they are doing amazing work. Look, I know this audience. You're the kind of folks who believe in standing up for your principles. You're good stewards of what you have for resources. What if the companies you are investing in, though, don't reflect your values at all? Well, that's why you need to meet Paul Breyer and his team at Inspire Advisors. Inspire Advisors, experts in the field of biblically responsible investing. Look, they can help you grow your bottom line while also being proud of what companies you invest in. Inspire Advisors, you got to check them out. Here's their website, www.moneypatternwealth.com. That's Inspire Advisors, www.moneypatternwealth.com, and tell them you heard about it on Rightside Radio.
Welcome back to Rightside Radio. I'm Allison Sinclair with Amy Beth Shaver and Zsa JP. Did you see what I did?
I did. I looked her up, by the way, so now I know who she is.
What do you think?
I mean, yeah.
You kind of look
I
alike.
mean, yeah.
I don't. What? No, I don't look like her.
Kidding. Okay, we've been teasing it
Drum roll, please.
all day.
I actually don't have a drum roll.
Do you have applause?
What can you do? The pew 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 pew. There we go.
Are we bringing him in?
Yeah, right now.
Our special guest is now on. Special guest, you want to tell the audience who you are?
Hey, Phil Williams here. How's everybody?
Oh,
Hello, Phil.
What a cute picture.
Rightside Radio. This is crazy.
It's wild, isn't it?
My, how the turns are tabled.
I know, but at least I knew the number. JP called me, but I was ready to dial 183368 right, but I didn't have to. So
Did you get your guest list of things to do when you call?
I did, and it actually was signed by me, which I thought was odd.
Yes.
But,
Still said from Phil.
That's so funny.
Yeah, we love that and plan to use it often. That was brilliant, Phil.
But we
So,
might need to take his name
Thank
off
you.
the next time we send it to him.
perhaps.
I had more than one communication staff saying your texts are awesome, so I just kept it.
Yeah.
Very thorough. Okay, fill us in. What is going on? What have you been doing? Do you miss everybody, or are you just off in Trumplandia living the best life?
It's a mix, but you know what? I'll be honest with you. I'm still having withdrawals from all my ruffians. I mean, that's the thing. I don't miss getting up and having to spend 2 to 3 hours prepping a show in the morning, writing a monologue. I don't miss that. What I miss is the constant interaction with all the Rightside ruffians, because that was just the coolest part of the whole thing.
Mm-hmm. You're right. You built quite the audience. They are very loyal, very smart, and absolutely wonderful. You're right. The ruffians are quite the crew.
They are indeed. They are a ruffian army.
So what, I mean, I know you've told everybody, but like, what are you doing now? When are things expected to move along? Do you have a timeline? Have you answered all the questionnaires, filled out all the papers? Is that part done?
Maybe. So listen to what happened Friday.
Oh, no.
So I think it was like maybe Wednesday or Thursday. They let me know, Mr. Williams, we understand that you've written a few op-eds, given a few monologues, and done a few speeches on things that are political or policy in nature. And I said, yeah. And they said, we're going to need those uploaded to a Dropbox that we'll send you. And I said, all of them? And they said, yes.
Oh, my word.
And I was like, I wanted to go, my God. But I said, okay, I'll luckily I archive everything. And I also knew where the YouTube channel was, of course. And I had to go find every like Fox News and CNN appearance, all of it.
Oh my
But I got it all compiled. It took me hours.
Hmm.
And it literally, the Dropbox upload took hours by itself. And then she comes back on Friday and goes, thank you for uploading all those. I think now what we're going to have you do, though, is on your Senate Judiciary questionnaire, you're going to have to actually list them in chronological order. And I went,
No.
what? And you know, so I thought, this is crazy. But I went ahead and said, you really need that? Yes, we do. Okay. Almost like a directory, like a table of contents kind of thing.
We call that a Rolodex around here.
Yes. Well, that shows you how old I am. I knew what a Rolodex was when you said it.
Yeah, JP
But,
doesn't.
I do.
Oh, he does.
JP is staring at you right now. I think it's Rolodex.
We've already had many of those instances where they say something and I just stare at them, kind of like I did with you about everything, almost
all the time. This makes me feel old every moment.
Yeah.
So what are they going to
yeah,
do? Are they going to read all your op-eds and are they going to listen to all your monologues, or is this just
I don't know.
perfunctory?
What's funny is that I'm uploading them. They're titled things like "Democrats are crazy." I mean, like, this is gonna be fun.
Oh, wow.
But I got it all done, and my questionnaire, just for the Senate questionnaire alone, not the background check, but the Senate questionnaire, is now over 60 pages of responses.
Oh, good grief.
Yeah.
You're totally
But,
getting
part of
called on your own. You're not getting through in just one of those group vote things, Phil.
You're too interesting, Phil.
we're gonna come to DC and sit in on your hearing.
Oh, wouldn't that be great?
Do not curse me with a hearing like that.
It'd be
I am.
awesome. We could watch you in action. You'd be so good.
I'm hoping what happens is they look at my stuff and they throw their hands in the air and go, "Just vote him in. We can't deal with all this."
Yeah, it doesn't seem right. So, but I guess the bonus is that since you have everything archived and you probably already did for your future book, perhaps. I mean,
Yeah.
you got it all put all together. Just send it to a publisher already. I'm just saying.
That's actually not a bad idea.
Heck,
Hey, here's the book.
let's go ahead. Now that I've got it all in one spot, let's do it.
Why not?
We'll see. Right now, I have no idea what the time frame is. I mean, I think it's going to be another 45 days or more because the background checks all required their own time. The government shut down, slowed things down.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Well, what's catching your eye in the news these days?
Oh gosh, a lot of stuff. And I'll be honest with you. You know what I did? I literally spent the first several days just unplugging.
Good.
And
Good for you.
I did not immerse myself in the news like I had done for the last number of years. But I think one of the key things was, of course, government shutdown. And another thing was the whole shift towards socialism in the Democrat Party. Those two things really caught my attention. And then, kind of under the radar in terms of news headlines, but I think is Trump and China. I think that's a big deal on the international front.
Yeah. Well, yesterday, I don't know if you were listening, we gave you a shout out for Veterans Day and want to thank you for serving. What did you do yesterday?
Yesterday, I spent hours finishing that Senate questionnaire again because it had to be edited. And then I did outdoor work at the house. Whoop, whoop.
Like, there you go. Well, y'all have any other questions? Anything else we need to know, Phil? Because we appreciate
Y'all are
you
being
calling
way
in.
too easy.
What?
I mean, feel free to talk about the government shutdown or the shift towards socialism, because what do you think we should do? What are your thoughts on that?
Okay, so yeah, government shutdown. I'll tell you, first of all, I was pretty stoked to see that it is being said that Alabama Senator Katie Britt was one of the linchpin negotiators in getting that thing done, in terms of getting it through. There was a discussion about, did we lose? Did we gain? What happened? I think my interpretation is, in reviewing what happened, is that it was a net loss for the Democrats, and it was a net zero in terms of losing anything for Republicans. We did, apparently the thing that was negotiated was not pursuing additional layoffs and letting those who had been recently laid off during the shutdown have their jobs back. All that does means that we go back to status quo on the Republican side. Democrats, on the other hand, got none of the things they wanted. All they got was people who used to work still get to work. And I'm pretty sure those people feel jerked around by the Democrats right now.
Yeah. Did you see?
I think overall it was generally a win for the Republicans, and the Democrats are going to be looking for new leadership now.
Who do you think will fill that role
in the Senate?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. What?
Yeah. Who do you think will? I mean, who's going to lead the Democrat Party? And I don't know if you saw too, Mike Johnson last night say, like, there's no guarantee that the House will even take up the Obamacare vote and all that kind of stuff. I mean, I'm with you. I don't think the Democrats really gained anything, even though they feel like maybe they did.
Yeah.
Hopefully we are playing them as well. But I'm curious.
Yeah.
I mean, Schumer, they all look like a bunch of idiots. So who are they going to get to pick up the flag and carry it?
AOC.
Well, she's in the House, but to replace Schumer, she may run against him. That's for sure.
Yeah.
First thing, and the way the Senate operates, obviously, is they're going to look at seniority, but I think you're going to also see some names vying for leadership positions. I think Adam Schiff wants a leadership position so bad he can hardly stand it, even though he's technically new to the Senate. Who they're going to, I mean, Bob Menendez is in jail now, so he's gone. So I really don't know who they're going to get to replace Schumer, But I do think that Schumer is on the outs, and there's a push on the progressive side at the very least. Watch for Bernie Sanders. Watch for him to try and claim the mantle of authority because socialism is the new, flavor of the month for the Democrats. But I don't know. It's going to be. I'm looking for a blood feud, to be honest.
Well, how much of it do you think is actual theater? Because we played a clip from Senator John Kennedy earlier saying how he thinks Schumer's going to tell the Democrats who had to vote for it that I got to dog cuss you publicly a little bit, but if you could really vote me out of this position, it'd really help a lot. Do you think there was a lot of shutdown theater going on with all this?
Oh, there absolutely is. They needed a way out. I mean, when you've got holidays coming up and people can't fly, I've got family right now that was leaving for vacation today and they weren't sure if they're going to be able to fly or not. I think the air traffic control and the continued layoffs of employees and the military not getting paid and Capitol Police, who they have to look in the eye every day and walk past them in the hallways at the Capitol, who weren't getting paid but still had to work. Air traffic controllers. I think the bottom line was they needed a way out. But truthfully, what they only got was they got just enough, just like John Kennedy said. They got about 6 or 7 who crossed over.
Yeah.
I think it was 8 actually. Well, Angus King is independent.
Was it 8?
Angus is independent, so I guess he doesn't count as a Democrat. But yeah,
that's right. And Fetterman had been voting with the Republicans on this all along. So, which, by the way, don't you love John Fetterman?
He's turned out to be a surprise, right?
Yeah, I mean, I walked past his office during one of my forays into D.C. recently, and he's still got the rainbow flag in front of his office, and it's obvious we're not aligned per se on everything, but he's also willing to buck his own party and speak truth to power, and I love that.
Yeah, he's a surprise. A nice surprise. And actually, he is really good friends with Katie Britt. They came into the Senate together and I think have been friends ever since.
They did.
And you brought her up that she was very important in that. And, at first you're kind of like, why are you hanging out with all the Dems? But you know what? She's kind of a political genius because she's been able to bridge the gap and kind of be the mediary. So, hey, Phil, we've got to go to a break. I don't know if you know about radio, but there's these breaks that you have to take so that the people can get their ads in. But do you want to stick around? And because then we have another break at the 4:00 hour.
We're diving into healthcare, and so we'll jump off into that with you if that's okay.
I'll do what I can. Yeah, I'll hang on.
Okay.
All right.
Awesome.
You're listening to Rightside Radio. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to Rightside Radio. I'm Amy Beth with Allison and JP. We are talking to the Phil Williams. And we were catching up on what was going on in his life with this whole very elongated process of becoming the U.S. Phil, how do you say your title? It's very important.
My prospective title is U.S. Attorney for the Northern District of Alabama.
See, I panicked and I didn't need to. So we have covered H-1B visas today. We were wrapping up with mortgages from yesterday and headed into talking about healthcare and the government shutdown. You were around when Obamacare was passed, right?
I was indeed.
What are your thoughts on the whole? I really like what Tim Burchett had to say. Just get to doctors and patients, let them work it out. I liked what Trump had to say. Give the money to the American people, let them decide for themselves. But have we not had this conversation for years? And do you think there's any hope for people getting a health savings account, not the ones that they already have, but a government endorsed, take your money and go do what you want with your health care? What are your thoughts on that?
Well, so two thoughts. One is, trying to wrest money out of the hands of the government is always a difficult task. But look what we saw happen with school choice money in Alabama this past year. So it actually can happen. And now we've also seen President Trump do the same thing with education, moving towards that at the national level. If there's ever been an administration that could get that kind of thing done, it's going to be this one. But I think it's going to take a post-midterm, how much of a majority do we have set of actions. I don't think it'll happen before the midterms, that's for sure. And on this Obamacare thing, I think one thing that needs to be pointed out is what the Democrats were holding out for right now, this whole Obamacare subsidy. It's a continued extension of COVID relief. Mm-hmm. They put that in place during COVID, and you have to look at it and go, why are we continuing to fund as if we're still in the middle of a pandemic when we're not? Why don't we go back to where we were, because we can't afford to keep doing this? And so that to me is one of the biggest arguments that I think you're going to see with regards to healthcare in the coming months.
So do you think that I saw that healthcare for veterans, I guess for 42 days, they've been denied so that illegals could have it. Is there a renewed push by veterans who perhaps were Democrats now to rethink, how can I be for a group of people who are not for me? I mean, do you?
Yeah, I mean, I think.
What do you think? Sorry. No, just what do you think about that?
Well, I think veterans' rights groups, and most of that was VA healthcare and disability benefits were in jeopardy. And I'll tell you, they didn't stop per se, but they were on the chopping block. They were soon to run out. And then the other thing is, actual expansion of VA healthcare and the construction for VA healthcare clinics and things like that. Those were all in dire straits. So I think what you're looking at now, though, is, veterans groups nationally have said, you can't possibly say that your priority was for illegal immigrants over the value of treating someone who actually served this nation honorably and just deserves to be cared for because of what they sustained while they were in military service. I think that was another example of the Democrats really lost in this whole shutdown thing. Yeah, I think Schumer overplayed his hand. He was trying to recoup from the agreement back last spring to sign the CR, and he basically overcompensated and went too far with it, and it didn't work out.
Put the American people in the crosshairs of their agenda. Well, Phil, thank you so much for joining us. I wish you well on all your paperwork and all your documentation and all your things. Please don't be a stranger. And if you're having a little bit of FOMO or feeling left out, you can always give us a call. We're right here. Well,
I am coming down to that studio sometime soon because I've seen the pictures and that looks amazing. You guys have done just incredible work. And anyway, bottom line is I love what you're doing. Aww. And I love my ruffians. So hello to everybody out there.
I'm sure we're going to get lots of texts. We'll read those. And thank you so much for joining us today. Have a great day. tell sweet Charlene we said hello.
Oh, yes, please.
Just thought of her. She's so sweet.
She is.
She's so
the
cute.
best.
You're listening to Rightside Radio. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to hour 3 of Rightside Radio. I'm Amy Beth with Allison and JP. What?
Nothing. I'm just laughing. Just having fun.
Just having a good time. Hey.
Serious topics.
Oh, thank you.
That's right. We're on target.
Thank you, Mail.
Thank you, sir.
Need to get focused. So we should be very serious and not laugh and just tell the news.
So,
And where's my sandwich, for the love? Really? Just kidding.
There's peanut butter and jelly in the control room, and you can go make your own.
So, our last topic of the day is one we jumped into with Mr. The Phil Williams, who's about to be the U.S. attorney. So,
For
Mr.
the
Phil Williams.
North District of Alabama. It's a long title.
It's a very long title. But so is Obamacare and healthcare and the mess that it is. I sent a clip to JP, but I'm wondering what y'all's thoughts are on what's going on with healthcare, with Obamacare, and the whole shutdown mess.
I don't really, this is one area that I really haven't dove very deep into.
Done a deep dive.
Mm-hmm. Into, because all I know is that health insurance and coverage is really expensive, and your services from doctors these days stinks. So that's all I got.
That's accurate.
I'm pretty sure, and it's all Obama's fault.
Yes, but it started even before that, I think. I think when doctors gave up their fee in the 80s.
What do you mean by fee for service?
So they used to control because they knew how much things cost. And then healthcare companies came in and were like, no, we'll help manage all these things for you. Because they were really
PBMP.
Well, those are pharmacy benefit managers.
Oh.
They're the middlemen that are also making scads of money. Time and again, and we also learned this during COVID, there was public health, and then there was the rest of us. And they were making all these statements for public health. But what Jordan Vaughn, Birmingham's own, highly recognized COVID expert and doctor from Birmingham, from really right down the street, talked about the idea that when a doctor is in the examining room, he or she should only be thinking about you, not public health. So we're way off the reservation in terms of healthcare, in big insurance, big hospital, big pharma, considering the pharmacy benefit managers. Everybody, there's a rigmarole all around healthcare, and the people that get squeezed are you, the patient, and the doctor. And the doctors, many times, I think it is a very small percentage of practices these days that are not owned by the hospital because they're rewarded for being busy, when really we should have a transparent system that you can see who's highly rated, who takes the best care of their patients, and who's the most efficient for the best price, just like you do when you want to take your car in for service. We don't have that. We have a monopoly on healthcare in Alabama. The people in the C-suite and the executive suites at the healthcare companies like Blue Cross and United, but Blue Cross is a monopoly, they set the fee. They go to the doctors and say, oh, this year we're going to cut you 7% for your services. They give themselves a cost of living increase. Meanwhile, doctors have not had any. So it is all a joke, and we are the ones that have to end up paying for it. And so I found a clip. It doesn't have to be this way. And here's where, let me finish on this. Here's where Trump wins me back after the disastrous week I think he's had, is when he said, and when Tim Burchett said, get the American people with their doctors to the table, let them figure it out. Then Trump comes in and says, give the money to the American people, AKA what Ben Carson said 15, 20 years ago. Give people a health insurance card loaded every year with $5,000, maybe more. I don't know. Whatever the government was going to spend, give it to the people. They decide how to spend it. Guess what they're not going to do? They're not going to go to the doctor for no reason at all because a nameless, faceless entity is paying for their health care. They have to pay for it. And then that gives absolute control back to the American people. The doctors are incentivized because they want to give their best care to people because they're going to be responsible for it, not the hospital, not big pharma, not the insurance companies, them. That's where Trump won me back with what he had to say about healthcare. And I don't know if that'll ever happen. Do you guys ever think that we will ever get a health insurance card loaded with $5,000 for us to decide, member by member in your family, how much you're going to be able to spend at the doctor's office? Or do you think we are hopelessly locked into an entirely one-size-fits-all system? Are we done?
Well, how many times have Republicans had the opportunity to change Obamacare, repeal Obamacare, and they haven't? Remember John McCain siding with the Democrats during that. So I don't know. Maybe if Republicans have some spine to do something, they will. But I don't have much hope for that because there's not enough Tim Burchett's, there's not enough John Kennedy's, there's not enough, people that are willing to do what it takes and get rid of Obamacare. So if we do have a change to it, it won't be anytime soon. I don't think, because that would cause Republicans to actually, do something about it, and they don't. So
I don't think you're wrong. What do you think?
Again, I go back to the founding fathers and what the government was originally meant to provide for its people, and it was not healthcare. I don't even know why we're here. Just let the private sector handle this. It shouldn't even really be a discussion. There may be maybe the COBRA and where you have, bridge the gap. But I don't even know then. I mean, it's ridiculous that we don't even flinch when saying, should the government give us a $5,000 credit card for healthcare? Why? So generally, the government doesn't make anything better. And we're seeing that.
I agree.
I don't think anything will change. I don't think the Republicans will. Well, Mike Johnson did say that there's no guarantee that they're going to vote on it, even if the Senate votes or has a discussion or debate about it. Mike Johnson said, I'm not giving anybody. So maybe the Democrats did get played in that way too. I don't know. I just am so tired of the theater. And you played that clip by John Kennedy and it's exactly what we were talking about yesterday. And I feel like this whole thing is just everything's theater. Like we're being played all the time, no matter what the line is. It's a lie, and we're just suckers. I don't know.
And this is a whole other tangent, so I'm not going to go off on this rabbit hole.
Are you being ADHD?
No, but
as a male,
no. But they can't even pass a clean bill to reopen the government without Mitch McConnell sneaking in like a hemp ban. Did y'all see that?
Mm-hmm.
Like, why? What's the need? Yeah.
Wait, I don't know what you're talking about.
Dumb.
So they snuck they snuck in something to reverse the decriminalization of hemp, essentially, and it passed the Senate. And apparently, it was snuck in there by Mitch McConnell. Rand Paul was digging in his heels about it because he said hemp is not weed. Hemp is something that's used for textiles. It's used for a lot of things. You can't even get high off of hemp. And he was, claiming this is going to screw over farmers, workers. And why? There's no need. But just vote on hemp on its own. Why sneak it in the back door of a bill to reopen the government? And he got hammered of Rand Paul is holding up the government reopening because he wants to have weed be legal and going on and on. It's like, why? But all I'm saying is that adds to the distrust with Republicans. They can't even reopen the government without sneaking in something stupid like that. It's what's the need, So if they can't even reopen the government without shenanigans like that, then I don't have much trust that they're gonna have a spine to do anything like tweaking Obamacare or just getting rid of Obamacare.
Yeah.
So,
and hemp is like the least of my concerns right now. Why are we even thinking about that?
I mean, you know what? They're exhausting, those people. Are they not?
I think they're just really out of touch. And if you spend any time in Washington, you see how you could easily get out of touch with what average Americans are experiencing, unless you're very intentional about being in your district and actually talking to the people. again, not a pass, but it is some other universe up there. It's bizarre. So
Isn't that funny? We have the No Kings March, and yet the people who are treated like kings and queens are our senators and representatives with their secret dining rooms and their trips and their parking spaces and their really nice health care and their really nice gym. They can do whatever they want. Who would ever go home? Eric Swalwell relocated and said, well, I mean, he's always been in Alexandria, but you're right.
yeah.
Like, they do not live like the rest of us. And I find it ironic that the people who claim all the power that Trump has, it's actually in the people they sent to Washington, D.C., who are exhausting and end up getting nothing done until the spotlight's turned on them. And like you said yesterday, we'll be right back here in January.
Yeah.
This is exhausting.
Makes me want to take a nap.
Me too.
Maybe
I
we
think
take
I'll
a
get
power
some.
nap during the break.
Is
Okay.
it? Did I? Oh no, I already missed chocolate time.
I mean, there's chocolate in my
I'll
desk
get you
right
more
here.
chocolate.
Can you throw me one?
Do you like Reese's?
Or maybe I'll take a nap. I do like Reese's though.
Well, then we can go to
All right,
Reese's
let's
during the
go.
break.
Right here. I can catch. Maybe. You think? Well, you don't have to.
Oh, yes.
There it goes.
I
All right.
squished it. I got it though.
It's break time. We'll see ya.
Open my Reese's cup.
Welcome back to Rightside Radio. I'm Amy Beth, Allison, JP. So we're rounding up. Are we going to read text? Because at 4:30, we're going to take a call and we're going to do Hot Flash News. That was pretty good. Beep, beep, boop, boop. Hot Flash News.
Excuse me. Excuse
That's
me.
coming. That's coming. Oh, my word. Bless it. Okay.
Allegedly the Auburn fight song.
Allegedly.
I
Or
can
an
make it
attempt-
out.
Or an attempt at it. Yeah.
So I guess we should look at our texts before.
Should we though?
Should we, or what else do we want to talk about? Because I think Allison has a story for us that
Oh.
JP's been waiting on.
Sorry.
Are we
can-
going to do that one?
Can we please? This is for you, Abs.
Okay. Thank
And
you.
I'm very disappointed because I don't think this was your talent when you were in Miss Alabama. I'm
Okay.
thinking, but I don't know. This could have been you, but more the 1980s version.
Ooh.
Okay, hit it, JP. Just wait for it. What? That's Miss Chili. Miss Chili. Very pretty white girl Miss Chili. No. My ears are bleeding. She's hot. Find her.
That's pretty funny.
Okay. You're telling me that an adult female sang that song.
Yes, that is her talent.
Miss
And-
Chili? Yeah.
Yeah, and
That's-
she's got a guy up there playing the electric guitar, and I mean, she is like banging her head, and her lipstick's perfect, and her hair's perfect, and it sounds like an exorcism.
It's like demons are flying out of her as she's singing it.
By the way, okay, was there a talent section of
Yes.
what was your talent, if you don't mind me asking?
Piano.
Okay, that's pretty good.
I played the piano.
What song did you play? Do you remember?
Liberace's Chopsticks.
Really?
Mhm.
I've never heard that.
But
It's very fun.
what?
I probably have. I
You've
don't
never-
know the name.
Do, 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 do.
Yeah, but it was a whole thing. Like I had a whole track. It was fun. It
JP,
was a fun.
I probably
music.
heard it. I just don't know the
have
name.
you not ever seen the movie Big?
No.
Do you know who Tom Hanks is?
I obviously. Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
look up Liberace and
Oh, no,
Chopsticks.
look up Big.
No, look up Liberace. It was based off of him.
Liberace Chopsticks.
Yeah.
Song
what
by
I did.
Liberace.
Can you
Mhm.
play it?
I worry about copyright on YouTube.
Oh.
Probably going to get in trouble.
Yeah.
That is interesting.
Can
This
you imagine?
Chile. No. Who told her that was a good idea? You know what? You should sing.
Well, all I'm saying is that would have to be my talent because I have nothing else.
You could read
So-
poetry.
I don't even know if I could do that because I struggle with the words sometimes. But I mean, it's actually pretty. If you're into that kind of thing, she's not bad.
The emo guys were like, "Ooh, I
Yeah.
like that."
And
She's
you're
a
gonna have to watch
metalhead.
it because it's really. She's in like this beautiful evening gown.
Who won? Not her. Say not
I don't
her.
know. Can you look that up?
Do you know who won?
I don't know what year this was.
This was this year.
This year. So who
Yeah.
won Miss? Was this Miss
It's Miss
Universe?
World.
Miss World.
Miss World.
Excuse me.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
got to get it right.
I don't know. I had to share that with you because
Thank you
I just
for sharing.
pictured yours would have been more like ZZ Topish.
Yes.
But chopsticks.
Miss World this year was Thailand.
Okay.
Well, what was her talent?
Did
I
she
don't know.
sing?
Opal. Her name was Opal Sukata. Opal Sukata.
That was great, JP.
Yeah.
Great
Thank you.
phonics.
Opal Sukata talent. Music ability, a knack for public speaking and languages, and her advocacy work is what her talents on here are.
Huh.
She's a multi-instrumentalist who plays the guitar, piano, and drums, and has a unique talent for playing the ukulele backwards.
Sorry, that didn't beat all. Okay. I don't know.
Ukulele
How do
backwards.
you play the ukulele backwards? I don't even.
That's got to be a
right
talent.
now.
Can you look that one up on the YouTubes?
But you know what everybody's doing right now? You're looking up Miss Chile.
What?
Chile.
What is a ukulele?
It's a small little.
Oh yeah, like
little, the cute little
the
girl
little
somewhere
guitar.
over the
Yeah.
rainbow.
America's Got
Yeah.
Talent. Didn't she do the ukulele and then she became this huge star?
How do you play it backwards? Like behind your back?
Perhaps.
I guess so.
Upside
yeah.
down.
Or
I don't know.
Upside down.
Okay, I'm seeing a picture on here of her playing it, but
It's not like looks like regular,
it's not
right?
backwards?
It just looks normal.
Look, I didn't even know there was a talent in that thing. Who knew? But I know everybody who has a phone in their hand right now is looking up the whole Miss Chili thing. That's a good discovery.
But JP, if you were in the Miss World competition, what would your talent
The
be?
Mr. World competition.
No,
Yeah.
Miss World.
What? My talent.
It's 2025. You can be anything you want to be.
I don't know. I mean,
Do you do karate?
I did jujitsu when I did
see,
MMA.
you would do jujitsu.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a-
Jujitsu.
I don't know if that's a talent though. Just roll,
is.
Just roll jujitsu in front of everybody.
Yeah.
you,
let's do it.
Or what do you do in jujitsu?
It's like wrestling.
Oh,
Wrestling with like submissions.
you wrestle with yourself?
No, with another person. Make somebody tap out in front of everybody. That'd be, I guess, my talent. I don't know.
You really want to be in the WWE. That's like
I
your
wanted to
dream.
be in the UFC. That's what I had MMA fights in college. That's what I wanted to do.
Slap and kick everybody.
Yeah.
Man. That's why you're here, JP. Keep us in
Yes.
line.
Oh my word.
Yeah. On that note, Patrick, we'll be right back.
Welcome back to Rightside Radio. I didn't know if Allison was going to bring us in or if
We
I
were
was.
both just staring at the camera.
So, all right,
Smiling.
here's what we're going to do. We're going to take a call. We're going to do Hot Flash News. We'll finish with text. We also have tomorrow a great guest coming on. We will have probably 3, because that's usually been our pattern, big stories of the day that we'll cover.
I thought you were saying 3 guests. I
And
didn't know.
no, and then we will also likely, everybody, have shutdown news. Please stop exhausting us and just end the charade already. That's all I got to say
I
about
don't
that.
know what the house is waiting on.
Yeah, I don't either. Okay. First, before your Hot Flash News, a call.
From Jeff Rowe from Indiana.
Sweet.
Jeff Rowe, what's up?
Hey, yeah. I might be having a hot flash, or it may just be anger. I don't know. I'm in the middle of Nashville.
Oh,
It's hard
bless.
to tell.
Oh, Nash Vegas.
Yeah, Jeff sent me a picture
Oh, yeah.
of bumper to bumper traffic right now.
Oh.
So-
Ooh. Well, it is 4:36, Jeff. You might need to time your
Yeah,
travels a little better. But
I
were
wish
you
I
stuck in the
could.
snow up north?
No. We're up north, we can drive in the snow up there.
Touche.
Fair enough. Fair
Touche.
enough. What's
Yeah,
on your
it's-
mind
it's
today,
when you get to-
Jeff, in Nashville?
Oh, let's see. Well, let's see. Let's talk about this healthcare stuff.
Hmm.
The worst thing that's ever happened was when businesses started paying people's health care, when people was working for them, because that's when things got expensive. And if everybody had to buy their own health care and pay their own doctor and everything, we wouldn't have been in kind of the mess we're in now. The health care probably wouldn't be near as good as it is, but it would be affordable yet. It's just like a lot of times, when you have a little fender bender and you go to the body shop and they go, is this you paying out of pocket or are you paying the insurance? And there's 2 prices there, because I guarantee if the insurance is paying it, it's going to be a whole lot more than what if you're going to do it out of pocket.
It's so true.
So are you saying there was a time when individuals just bought their insurance?
If there was any insurance at all, most of the time, back in when this was happening back in the 40s, when it's pretty much come around, you just took care of yourself, because had the old country doctor come by and everything, and then he'd see you and you'd give him maybe $5-10, if that.
What? I
And,
want to go back to that. I didn't even know that was a thing.
It was a thing.
Is that like Little House on the Prairie? That's how they did it?
Yes, it was real.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I mean, you might die,
And-
but
and-
at least you'll get some help.
Yeah, but I think what we're going to have to end up doing and everything to cut the healthcare costs, you're going to have to go to a lot more to telehealth, where you talk to the doctor on your phone and everything, and then with all the things we have now, as far as you can take an EKG, with like my wife has a thing, she can take a 3-lead EKG, just by putting their fingers on it, and that saves to your phone. You can send that to the doctor, and they can see if there's something going on or anything, and blood pressure monitors and everything that attaches your phone now too. You can basically do all the things that the doctor's doing to you, and on a telehealth thing here, as far as seeing you for something, like a cold or the flu or something like that, where you got a lot of people going to these hospitals and coming up the emergency rooms and everything for just sniffles and stuff like that, instead of some of the things that are major, and that's costing a lot of money. But in my theory, I think we should have like a catastrophic policy for people and everything, say like $10,000 and above, which would cover anything that's any kind of surgery that or even an extended emergency room stay. Because nowadays I've been seeing $4,000 or $5,000 come out of the emergency room and have them not do much anything. Time to get a MRI or a CT scan or something like that. But we're going to have to get the cost of healthcare down to where people can't afford it. And like you say, the doctors should be posting, this procedure is MRI is going to cost you this, that, and then whatever, and compare it to other hospitals, because there is a big difference.
There's a huge
So-
difference. If I saw a family medicine doctor on, I don't know, Instagram or X, calling for an MRI with contrast just to prove your point, Jeff, that if they were self-pay versus insurance pay, the difference was dramatic. Shocking in some places. Down from
And then-
$1,200 to $200.
Oh my goodness.
So you're right. I think it needs to be catastrophic. I do think that the fee structure should be up so everybody can see how much it costs, and then they can decide for themselves, oh, wait a second. If I just pay for this, it's going to be $400 versus $1,800. But we took that right away because our leaders don't care about us. Else they would have done this a long time ago.
Health savings accounts and things like that, where you can pay for your out of pocket and have tax deductions and stuff. There's a lot of things we can do to reduce the care of the hospital costs and stuff. And another thing is lawsuits, because doctors carrying malpractice insurance, it is extremely high. And, that factors into the cost as well.
That's right. You're right. Very wise words.
Jeff from Indiana. Jeff stuck in traffic in Nashville. Where are you headed? Are you headed back home?
Oh yeah, back to Indiana.
All right. Well, make it there safely.
I'm heading back to Indiana at 5 miles an hour.
Stay safe going that fast. That's yeah.
Thanks for calling, Jeff.
That's true.
You all have a good one. Enjoy the show.
You too. Thank you.
What
He's
is-
right.
Thank you.
Yeah. What does Chris say? Like what would he do if he could wave his magical montage wand?
He would really like to get big health out of it all. Post prices for their procedures.
Okay.
Let people see exactly how much it is, just the same as if you were to get your car done or whatever else worked on. Give people health savings accounts if we're going to have it from the government. I don't want the government involved at all. This is working within the assumption that
Yes,
the
I
government
understand.
can't keep their sticky fingers out of it.
Yep.
Give people a preloaded health savings account and they decide how much to spend, where to spend it, and how. Because right now, you've got people that may or may not know anything that are denying doctors when they say, hey, so-and-so needs an MRI or so-and-so needs a scope or whatever. And they go, no, we're not going to do it. So you've got all these people and their sticky hands in healthcare when it really should just be the person and their doctor. But post the prices, post the procedures, post the results, let people decide for themselves who they want to go see and just do it. It's not that complicated. It really isn't. Jeff's right. Healthcare became very expensive when businesses began to pay for it. But you also have the other element of it is that the whole thing got started because Blue Cross was helping teachers, and I can't remember if it was Texas or California, have a way to stay in the hospital and have coverage. And so it was a kind of a meant to help, but did it? And so here we are all these years later with everybody with their hands out, and we and our doctors are getting the squeeze.
I just have one question.
What?
Why is one Motrin $300 when it costs like 2 cents to make?
That is so that the healthcare company or health insurance companies will get something out of your visit. Because hospitals already have it worked out what they will pay the healthcare or health insurance company. They have a whole deal unto themselves.
Okay.
So that is their way of recouping cost for
what?
For Tylenol, for
No, but I mean, what are
Advil.
they trying to, let's see. What am I trying to say?
So if they're charging $300 for it, and we know it really only cost $1 for a little tiny pill,
Yeah.
they're still going to charge $300 for it because then they're throwing in the labor that it costs for the nurses, the ordering of, it's stupid, the list that they would in their mind add up. See, yeah, it costs $300. And then they want big insurance to cover it. So that's just an opening offer.
So
for
it's
big
like
insurance.
a
It's
pyramid
a scam.
scheme.
It's a total pyramid scheme. We all know how much it costs. They all know how much it costs, but they're like, I'm making my money back I'm sorry for you, but we're making our money back. Big hospital, big pharma, they got a thing going, and we are not going to be allowed to interrupt that anytime soon.
It's like if we wanted to buy a car, we could just go and talk to a car salesman, but instead we put 48 brokers that all
Yes.
have to get paid
Well said.
in between us.
Yes.
And that's why your Motrin is a gazillion dollars.
That's exactly right.
Okay. Makes sense now.
Isn't that just ridiculous?
Yeah, it'll make you mad.
Yeah.
Make you real mad.
Hey, were we wanting to finish the show with hot flash news?
Yes, please.
Oh,
Next segment?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Just making sure.
Okay, don't
Oh.
go anywhere. Hot Flash News is next.
And my friends, Phil Williams here. You've heard me talk about Inspire Advisors, how Paul Breyer and his team at Inspire Advisors will help you grow your investment portfolio while also screening out the companies that don't stand for conservative Christian principles. Look, they are experts in what is known as biblically responsible investing, and they are now offering a limited opportunity for a free class on that BRI. Check out the class, register for free, their website, www.moneypatternwealth.com. It's godly, it's conservative, it's financial freedom, y'all, with Inspire Advisors at www.moneypatternwealth.com. Check them out. Tell them you heard about it on Rightside Radio.
Welcome back to Rightside Radio. Was that a challenge?
No.
Okay. Rightside Radio. I'm Allison Sinclair, aka Leslie. Leslie from Parks and Rec. Amy Beth Shaver. JP. JP.
This is your GP.
So, are y'all excited? We get to do Hot Flash News. It's been a
So
while.
excited.
Yeah, and I've got some really good stories. But first, we must play the Hot Flash News intro, which is really just we're paying respects to our governor, Governor Meemaw, Governor Ivy. Hit it.
Excuse me.
Okay, wait. I want you to do it one more time.
Okay.
Excuse me.
It's funnier if you haven't watched that video. She's trying so hard with that trumpet.
Yeah, but isn't that what a hot flash sound or feels,
Feels
like?
like.
Yeah, feels
That's
like.
what
is.
I've never had one, but I'm thinking
Yes.
it feels about that good.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
About as good as Kay Ivy playing the Auburn fight song.
Yes.
Yes.
Did y'all know in Auburn there's the road that if you
Yes, I did know that.
Yeah, have you ever
What?
if you drive over the little like
Speed bump?
Well,
kind of
you know the things on the sides of the road that like let you know you're going off the road. That like,
Yeah. Yeah.
they have a bunch of those in the middle of the road, and it plays the tune of the Auburn fight song.
Oh, that's funny.
if you have to go a certain miles per hour.
Mhm.
Okay.
Anyway, a new study from the Chinese and American scientists warns that an incoming ice age is looming.
I'm sure it is.
Okay.
Yeah. So, in the midst of global warming, apparently the Gulf Stream is near collapse. And I guess the Gulf Stream is what underwater it pushes all the hot water up. And so, when the Gulf Stream is collapsing, all that hot water does not go up and we're going to freeze.
Okay.
So
that makes
it's,
sense.
it's either warming or we're about to freeze to death. Yeah.
Maybe this is the new Bill Gates strategy.
Yeah. I mean,
It's not hot. We're going to get really cold.
yeah.
So then we need to amplify the sun instead of block out the sun.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I don't know.
Swipe left.
Swipe left. Y'all, today's kind of a big day. After more than 230 years, the U.S. Treasury to mint the final penny today.
I was gonna say that if you didn't in this. That's crazy.
That's a big deal.
What do y'all think about that?
I feel a little sad. A little verklempt.
When was the last time?
Verklempt.
When was the last time you used a penny?
I just like pennies. You don't know when you're going to need it.
Find a penny, pick it up.
Nothing's for a penny anymore.
Okay, well then
You
wh-
won't
wh-
have good luck anymore.
When was the last time you're like, God, I need a penny?
Never.
Okay, so
It just doesn't make any sense though, because why are they discontinuing the penny? Because they say it costs about 5 cents to manufacture a penny.
Yes.
But we looked it up and it costs about 10 cents to make a nickel. Like it doesn't,
Mm.
where does this stop? Are they just trying to make us all cashless?
Yes.
Oh, yes. Okay. All right.
Well, that's the caveat. It's like, okay, well, what's the need for pennies? But then you're like, oh, well, then next is the nickel, and then it's the quarter, then it's the dollar, and then it's all digital, and then they can just they have control of all money digitally. But I mean, we're pretty much already there.
Yeah. I agree.
We are.
So
I mean, when you go in the airport and you can like use the little Amazon or the
Mhm. That's so weird.
you just walk out. I
Yeah.
mean, it's just weird.
And
it's getting
super
freaky.
weird.
everybody uses their tap on the phone, which my dad still doesn't know how it works. Whenever he's trying to use Apple Pay, and Dad just, he's like, how does it do that? It's
I mean,
2025.
how does it do it?
It's a magnet. It's a magnet in the end of your phone with the magnet on the tap, and
It just sucks
just-
all the information out.
it makes that.
Just like that.
Yeah.
Wow. I didn't know that either. I just knew it worked.
That's how it works.
So Trump is in the news always with Epstein.
Mm.
I don't know if y'all are following that. So the media is attacking him again and says that he knew about the underage girls. Pause. What they don't say is that he knew about the underage girls and he tried to stop it. So y'all are going to see on the Twix, everybody saying, Trump knew, Trump was involved, okay, it's true, but he tried to stop it. So this is where we have to learn how to read headlines, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good point.
But I mean, I've got Epstein fatigue. Like, it's like every time they come up with, like, because they're going through the files in the oversight committee and they keep putting stuff out, and I'm just like, okay, cool. But if this is a bombshell, then that's one thing. But yeah, I guess my immediate reaction is like, okay,
You just don't.
like with the Epstein stuff, it's like, okay, it's gone. It's been drawn on for so long, and I'm tired of talking about it. But I don't know. We'll see if this is the bombshell that it is.
Well, it matters.
I'm not saying it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But just because of how long it's been.
So you're just resigned that nothing's ever going to happen. We're really not ever going to know.
I'm the same way. Like there'll be something, I'm sure, in our montage tomorrow about it because it's coming out. But I feel the same way. The same way about the government shutdown, the same way about healthcare, the same way about all this. Like, could y'all just do some things that matter?
It seems like a distraction story. It's like, I don't know.
Timing is sus.
That's
like that word.
Yeah, it's a good word. Yeah, it's good.
All right, Abs. The number of babies killed annually during IVF is now more than those lost to abortion.
Are you serious?
Now, if we really want to get into it, we will do a long segment on that.
I think we should do a long segment on IVF and really go there. Holy cow. So how many million are killed?
See, this is the first time I've gotten to click. Y'all have swiped left on everything. All right. In 2023, there were 432,000 IVF cycles at 371 reported clinics, but only 95,000 babies were born. Okay. And that year, let's see, by comparison, there were, okay. So that year, an estimated 1,946,884 embryos did not survive to be implanted. And another 1,759,664 were either frozen, destroyed, donated to research, or released for embryo adoption. By comparison, there were 1,037,000 abortions.
We're going to have to talk about that.
That's a lot of babies murdered. And on that note, I hear the music.
On that note, we'll see you tomorrow.
It's going to be a great day. Thanks for sticking with us today. I promise we won't drink so much caffeine tomorrow.
Will we?
We'll be focused. Or we might drink more. I don't know. You'll have to tune in. Y'all have a good night. We'll see you tomorrow.